How's it going, y'all? This is Small StarCraft 2 with some more Lost Kingdoms content for you. This is the another one of the 1v1s that Teia and I played. Very solid game by him, reasonably solid game by me. I opened Goblin Town because I had Goblin Town has typically been a fairly strong starter in most FFA duos games. It's reasonably strong. One of the downsides is it spawns a lot of mass, and it has a hero at level 2. The downsides are it uh, it's a 400 cost base, and the mass is kind of weak. It makes up for its downside because it gives you a lot of mass. It's not very strong mass, and that's I am under the impression that that would make up for the downsides. I did start off. I another one of the things I did. I started off here uh, to get rid of the king invulnerability buff, so the hog would auto attack me. Teia has a different strategy. Teia attacks and kills the gold mine, and then the hog will sit there and attack the gold mine while he attacks the hog. That's Teia's strategy. Teia looks like he's interested in going vampires, which is a new. It's I don't have a whole lot of experience with vampires, and so it kind of took me off guard. Um, because you need to buy an observer or 2 or 3, depending on uh, how they split their army up and how the map is split up. Typically, no more than 1, because there's a whole other. I should sprint here. Maybe I did sprint. Because there's a whole another map full of people also dealing the observers, so typically no more than like 1 at the most. But this is good by him. He's attacking here, and I can't really contest for the hog because I'm lower health. I do have some gobs mass. He also has some mass coming in. Pull back the melee. Target on the king, and so he's got to bail here. I can kill the mass, and then so he has to bail, and so for once I actually got the hog. It seems like I was not getting the hog. This is also really nice because normally, uh, single single spawn fractions like gobs can't deal with a hog on its own, to the best of my knowledge, unless you pull into cannons. Maybe a golden hog should have detection. I don't know. It's an idea. So his king is kind of low right now. And yeah, it looks like I have 4. Okay, so we just haven't captured all the mines yet. We're still about reasonably even. I may have like a 1 mine advantage, but it's not that great. He's gonna get Count Lothrion. And Count Lothrion's deal is it's gone. Maybe he already grabbed him. There we go. It heals the stuff around him, so that's really nice because his king's low HP, and also his ability. If you're attacking whoever he uses his ability on, it does more damage, 40% more. Yeah. So I can't really engage here because I don't have a hero. Maybe I could do some stutter stepping, but I don't have a hero and he's got a hero, so there isn't much I can chase right now. So the vampires were really great. It really threw me for a curveball. Just split up vampires, and mass can't deal with the vampire unless you have either steal the mine at the last minute or have an obs for detection. Get my red dust out. I see there's a vampire, and so I bring my king to come help deal with it. I see the vampires has likely gone down, and so I used my mass to steal that, and I grab my king and I bring him down here to deal with the vampire. Because the king has detection. Not huge detection, but some detection. So right now, Gobs is doing really well. It really showed itself off early game. It was quite nice early game with the right click on the king. I just had more stuff than him. And he also had a couple of melees, and I had less melees. So I was able, that may have actually been an accidental buy, I'm not sure. And in any case, I was able, my mass beat his mass up there. And so it was a really nice, I got that hog and I may have got another hog. Hold this back while this is coming forward, and then I attack with this once they're all here. And what that'll do is this mass, the little group that was here, won't get torn apart while the other mass is coming. The mass and the heroes is coming to assist.
Base
They're not
is
all.
under
He's
attack.
not fighting little bite-sized chunks of my army. He has to fight them all at once.
Your forces are under attack. Base
So yeah,
is
I have
under
the obs
attack.
out. I now know what I'm fighting against. I know what the threat is, and so I'm starting to get obs out. And I've never really fought this before. It's been years, and not even in a 1v1. Like I fought Vamps people before, but it hasn't been a 1v1. So it's a new thing for me. It's something new that I'm fighting
Base
against.
is under attack.
Find his main army.
Your forces are under attack.
I should pull this away, yeah, because I can't fight that. And my one observer is down here, and I may
Your
have another
forces
here.
are under attack.
Okay, he has one there.
Base is under attack.
It's going all right for me. I feel good
Base
about the
is
game.
under attack.
It's a little bit meh because I'm not great with fighting it. It's a little bit meh, but it feels good for me,
Base is under
at
attack.
least eventually. He's doing a really great job hiding the vamps. There's literally
Your
nothing you can do about
forces
this
are under
because the vampire
attack.
could be hiding anywhere, and you have to either bring your king or bring your own observer. So that's really good play by him. Let's go back to my perspective. And look at the control right now. Right now it's 4-6,
Under
so
attack.
he's ahead by 1, 2 actually, depending on how you factor it. Uh, really great by him so far. I'm not sure he has another base. Let's find out. He has not yet purchased another base. He may be upgrading for Getsus. He's not upgrading for Getsus.
Your forces
He has
are under
300
attack.
gold, so early game, he's definitely struggled early game. 400 cost base, so 500 total. Mine was, I may have started
Base
this.
is under
Oh,
attack.
no, he expanded to here. Okay.
Your base is under
So he's
attack.
chilling. I have Chase here with the red dust, so he either fights or does nothing. Look at that steal timing. Look at that. It was 69 seconds right when he stole. Look at that steal
Your
timing.
forces are under
He
attack.
could have stolen a little bit quicker, but that was perfect steal timing. Because otherwise, my big ball of units would have just killed the gold mine. He ignores it. Oh, there was an observer. Okay. Otherwise, my big ball of units would have just recaptured the gold mine, and I would have gotten the gold. Great steal timing from Teia.
Reinforcements now.
I have Autumn Flower again.
Is under attack.
He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold mines. So we have them split up fairly evenly right now. Now I have 6. He's sending a vampire to top right by the looks of it. And there's no units of mine there. We're both trying to farm like the little bits of gold. Ooh. He's gonna go after Tempest Tower. I don't like Tempest Tower, but he does, and that's perfect. That's actually pretty low health. 2 melees and that thing would probably be close to dead. 2 melees and a ranged, maybe? It's pretty close. Let's find out. It'll heal really fast. Yeah, 2 melees and a ranged attack would be pretty close. 3 melees almost certain. 750? So he gets his third base faster than I get my second. And my bases, I guess my bases are 100 more expensive. What's the gold difference? So he's a little bit ahead on gold. Not game-endingly so, but he's a bit ahead. I do a little bit of cannon targeting. With the DS command, you can select all of your cannons, turrets, and all your static emplacements except for Jungle Deep. And there's a bug report about that. But then you can hotkey it with your mass hotkey and but you can with your mass hotkey and your heroes and mass hotkey, and whenever someone attacks, you can right-click your hero's mass and cannons hotkey on their hero, and everything will attack it. So there's a little tip for you. Notice neither of us are F2ing. F2ing is bad. Don't F2. Even after now, because before you had to leave a unit by the gold mine years ago, And now you don't have to do that, but F2ing is still bad. You should still not F2.
Base is under attack.
Glacier Peaks would be interesting. An interesting buy.
Is under attack.
He berserks there, which is interesting. No, I'm not, I don't approve, but okay. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mine, so he's 1 mine up for that cycle. Hope maybe he'll send these down bottom. Nice. Okay, I like it. Send the vamp there. Nice. Stealing 3 mines right now. Look at him go. Side mine gets intercepted. Bot mine does not get intercepted, and he steals jungle mine. Great stuff. And steals bot. I didn't even see him send that group out. Very nice. 80 actions a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. It's great. And I am floating too much gold right now. This is too much gold to be floating because I'm supply blocked, so I'm losing gold right now. I didn't notice that earlier on. This is actively bad by me.
Your forces are under attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mines, 6 mines. So I'm actually a little bit ahead on that one. I heard Ranger and Autumn Flower there, I think. Yeah. I heard Ranger Autumn Flower, and he's getting attacked somewhere.
Are under attack.
I split these off because something's chasing them. There could be a vamp, there could be not. And if I just send them both somewhere, they'll get chased forever, and I will lose both little mass units. But if I split them up, I won't lose both of them. At least right at that time. And plus, I'm working off of his multitasking. I'm trying to outstress him. Looks like I go for Hall of Gauls. Another good map control base? Maybe I don't. Jungle Deity, maybe? I like Jungle Deity more than Heart of Gauls. So the problem with Heart of Gauls is you already have this side of the map cut off. You don't really need an additional cutoff. I like Jungle Deity more. That's nice. Pull back units so he doesn't get free feed. Come in and defend. And this actually feels pretty good. He's strong. He's probably stronger than me right now, and that really hurt. That was a really, really good ability usage. That probably took a third or half of my mass away. So it was very strong ability usage with that. Compared to poor Ranger Autumnflower Grenade that didn't do much. That hero's very nice. It's probably gonna send them to steal that right gold mine there. But so it's taken me a minute, but I've reasonably gotten on top of the vampire usage. I've countered it reasonably well.
Base is under attack.
Gold mine count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfectly even. And notice he has orcs here. So I'm gonna pause it right here. He does something here, which is very smart. He sees my units here, and I assume what he anticipated was a move command, a move command, a move command, an A click there. Because he didn't use his mass. And if we see, that's exactly what happened. Move command, A click. That's exactly what happened. So it's possible he anticipated that action instead of like F2 or not F2, but like shift 2, shift 3, shift 4 and bring it to his army. Or maybe he was just going to use it to steal mines or something. In any case, it was very nice because that way he can keep that gold mine easier. Okay. What's going on here? Looks like we're trading. Looks like he's getting the better end of the trade. He has a little bit more mass. Yeah, look at that. He sees those units, sent them up. He immediately retook it. He waited for me to leave. I stole this. He waited for me to leave. Then he retook it. It's great play. What's going on here? Oh, I just lose this. Yeah, no vampires, no nothing. Or no obs, no nothing. Yeah, great stuff. And he's able to compete with me on the home front. Maybe autumn flower target, autumn flower target. Micro back the mass, micro the mass back forward, and in the hope that he turns around 8 clicks, but then I repull the mass. Great stuff by him. I'm very. Okay, that what we just saw was him bringing the mass in with his army. He didn't want to use that for a gold mining stealing group, but he also didn't want to have it run into enemy mass or armies or cannons or anything. So that was him move commanding and then attack clicking at a certain point, I believe. Looks like he may have given up on jungle mine because of the presence of jungle. Okay, he hasn't. Great vampire usage. And jungle deity doesn't actually cover jungle mine. So did he have that? Nice, yeah, great. He delayed. He procrastinated. He pretended like he wanted to fight here. Let's just long enough for the cycle to end. Let's like the unit ball. Yeah, I have way more stuff than him, and so he did not want to fight there. He just sat there and chilled. It's like, yeah, I want to fight you, but all he cared about was the production cycle ending because that means he got the gold for that. It's possible I may be giving him too much credit. Entirely possible, but good play. I can probably turn and engage here. I feel like the Muta is a very strong hero. It's probably as strong as Jungle Mother, if not stronger. Situational. Ruptured or Lug Dash, excuse me. He's got 3 heroes right now. He has 4 bases. He has 4 heroes now. I have 3 bases. He's ahead of. No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 bases. Okay, so we're even on the base count. It's pretty even right now. Yeah, he just has more stuff there than I do. If I bought Outpost X, it'd be a lot more difficult for him to steal that bottom left base. He's used to me here, and he should probably engage into Tempest Fields because I'm engaging into Heart of Gulls. I think it's what it's called. That's no Glisten Gulls. Yeah, it looks like that's what he does. Cloudcrest Spire, which is a great base, I think, especially for 1v1s, because you can't run away from Sergianitus. The hero with the slow, he's like an ice mage, and he has a stacking slow. You just can't run away from him. Yeah, look at that. Great. Steal the mine, run away. Doing a little bit of mass micro, but it looks like he's A-clicked. Okay. I'm farming over here. We're both kind of just farming each other's bases. Because they're both kind of in the way. They're both stealing gold mines. They're both in a struggle position for us. They're clogging traffic. That's making it difficult for us to move around. Looks like that's Lug Dash is getting some target there.
There's an attack on your pylon.
It's possible I should defend here. It's possible he should defend here. We're trading. It's reasonably even. I have an anti-vampire squad there, in case he tries to sneak anyone else down. Does he have anyone down there already? No, he doesn't. Okay. All right. Looks like he pulled everything away but the king and some mass. And he forgets about it. And so that's that game. I got lucky that game because he forgot about it as a mistake. I felt good about the game. He probably also felt good about the game. I'm interested to see how it would have panned out if he hadn't lost his king there. It was a great game by him. It was a great game by me. If you showed up, I appreciate you. We have one more video to go.